Hello and welcome to another update video about INJ. Yeah, INJ performed or is performing quite well today. Reversed out of our support area, trend reversal area, broke out of a wedge pattern that we talked about in the last video, a so-called descending wedge. Yeah, looks nearly like a channel, but it's more of a wedge pattern, which is a bullish, you could say a bullish consolidation pattern. I called it a bull flag in one of the last videos, and typically the first target after such a flag pattern is broken is the beginning of this wedge, okay, and that is at around $19.10, okay, so we haven't even reached that yet. Yes, we've moved up nicely, even though mostly the market is down today, and we also haven't moved very deep into the support area, so at this stage, I can of course not rule out that we will dip again into the area. Therefore, I've labeled it still as an ABC structure currently with just a B wave in the making. But yeah, of course, it can go. It has enough waves complete to call it a complete wave 4. Essentially, what is important with these wave 4 corrections is that at the very least, the 23.6 fib level is reached. And that was at $15. That was reached. The market has reacted to the fib zone and yeah, can turn around at any point. The more likely target is typically the 38.2 retracement level. It's at $12.94. And the 50% fib level is still acceptable. That's at $11.45. It's just that below that level, things are going to start to be a bit bearish, because a wave 4 that breaks below that 50% fib level just means that the market loses its impulsive potential. So that means at the moment, trend continuation higher is expected against the $11.45 level. And we don't know if it comes back into the support region or not. It can be finished, and then the fifth wave to the upside is still forecasted, and it's forecasted as long as the price stays above $11.45. So from an Elliott wave point of view, this was already a successful setup. The price touched our trend reversal area 3 times and reacted to it. The only thing is, at the moment, again, I can't confirm that the fifth wave is still in the making or is already in the making. Therefore, I have labeled it still as okay, wave C could still be coming. Yeah. So just from a risk management point of view, you want to be prepared for that potentially. Also, because this move to the upside that occurred here, you see it looks very corrective. Yeah, lots of overlaps here. Can still push a little higher, absolutely. I mean, even if this is possible, this is simply a high B wave, an overshooting B wave. But we'll see. I mean, again, whenever these support boxes are triggered, the price can turn around. That's essentially what they are for. But what I'd like to see first now as additional evidence that a low has formed, well, that would be a break above that $18.51 level, this swing high, followed by a break above $19.20, this swing high. And then talking about the next targets, what can we identify? Well, first of all, let's zoom out a little bit. So in the previous videos, we identified the level of $21.40. But what we can do as well now, with the latest price action, the potential low in wave 4, we can also add another fib extension target for wave 5. Now, you see it already touches. Oh yeah, okay. So they are basically already overlapping with the 2 targets that we identified before. So maybe we used that method already for that. So we've got here $21.40 pretty much, and $28 as the next fib extension targets. And yeah, condition is that the $11.45 level is holding. If you're looking for a level more, short term, that's a little bit closer to the current level, then you can either use here this A wave low as critical support at $14.10, or maybe even this last swing low that was made at $15.67. Below that level, I think we have good indication that we are heading down again into the orange box, and that would then likely be a C wave. Looking at the microstructure, really bit hard to say. but this looks as if the move down here of this high that was made on the 11th of November, as if this was just a WXY structure. And of course, you know, with the WXY, the entire correction could be finished. Or the WXY was just simply here the A wave. The B wave could be in the making now. Yeah, and also looks a bit like a WXY at the moment. 3 waves up in W, 3 waves down in X, and then 3 waves up in Y. So I wouldn't rule out that this is simply a WXY, but that can still change and transform. So it could turn into an ABC. Could also form some kind of a diagonal pattern here, you know. Bottom line is, if we see a higher low next, then yeah, this could be a 1-2 setup, but it's just not very clear, you know. Therefore, I gave you already this as a setup, which so far was successful. Let's see if it's gaining some more momentum. And you also are aware about the key signal levels, the breakout points, and the next targets. So that's my update about INJ. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.